Hi guys and welcome back. Today we have another YouTube video in IRC Division 1 highlights of my league race here in Germany. We are in short qualifying today because we were doing a double header, and here we are on a lap and our teammate tries to give us slipstream, but we almost run into the back of him, so it kind of failed a bit. Yeah, just as I said, we did a double header. Monaco was first and then Germany, but I do not have the highlights for Monaco for you today, and I won't upload them in the future as well because the race was just pretty boring and nothing really happened, and in the end I got crashed out in the last lap, so it doesn't really matter what happened there. We still took home 2 points in this race, so it's not like it was completely without anything, but yeah. Now here, as I said, we are in Germany on the mediums. This is our final run. We have already set a 11.6 on the mediums, but I wasn't happy with that lap, so we are now on another lap here in the end in quali, and we are going to come over the line and post 11.5, which is enough for P5. And our first run was with slipstream, and this was without slipstream, so I think 2 or 3 tenths would have been possible, so that would have been maybe P3, but still P5 is quite okay. And now here at the start, 5 red lights, and away we go. We do not get a good start here. Our teammate behind us has a better start, but he, as you will see, does not risk anything. We go wide and we already get our first warning in the first lap, so not ideal. What I also have to say here is Germany is really one of my best tracks, and I'm really hoping for a good result today, and P5 was a good result in quali, and now here in lap 1 we have maintained our position, and now there's a huge scrap in front of us for the lead. And we have to really pay attention, and there is a wing damage here and we have to react very quickly. We almost also lose a wing, but that has cost us a position to Iceman, our teammate, and now we break very early and Gabba also slips through and we are down to P7, so not ideal the last few seconds here. Now lap 7, I'm sorry, lap 2 I mean, we are still in P7 and there is a bit of contact in front of us and we slip past Gabba into P6 now. Kazu in front of us has wing damage, so we are going to overtake him. We almost run into the back of him here, but now we overtake him for P5 and we are now behind our teammate. Nice move here, pretty clean so far. And now Vaxum spins and we get a heart attack pretty much because he directly drives onto the track, but luckily for us ghosting is enabled here and we do not get damage. Now a lap 7, slipstreaming wrist here around the outside. We are in P3, our teammate in P1, and we go around the outside here and we get such a nice traction and we overtake wrist, and it's a McLaren 1-2 for the first time this season. And we managed to keep that gap to Iceman, but now Jens behind us has a run on us and we have to pay attention, and we do not really defend, and he doesn't overtake us, but he's very close behind us. Lap 9 now. Now lap 11, Vaxum retires from the race and we have caught up to Iceman. We are now under a second, so we are going to have DRS now. It's looking good so far. But there's safety car and that's bad luck for us because we are directly behind our teammate and we have to pit, and we are trying to keep a bit of distance to him. So we are already 3 seconds up on a delta time, but yeah, we will now see that we are getting held up quite a lot in the pits here. We are pitting for mediums again, and that's not a thing that everybody did because in the end there was rain predicted and we had the idea to go to mediums until the end and then to inters. And now the restart safety car, we go down the inside on Florian here, who's on the hard tires, and we go up to P7, so we have lost 6 positions because of the bad pit stop. Now we are behind Mini and Gabba and we think about going down the inside here, but we do not risk anything. Lap 16, we are still in P7. Now later in the lap we are so close behind Mini Crosser, who didn't stop during the safety car, so he's on old tires, and we are going to try to overtake him as soon as possible. Now, but we have now also to defend from Struggler, who is directly behind us, and Struggler is a very aggressive driver. Didn't always work for him because he took me out twice in the last 4 races, I think. But now we overtake Mini Crosser, going up to P6 now. And also Struggler behind us overtakes Mini, so we are now behind Gabba, and we also overtake him 1 lap later for P5. So a nice maneuver here, and we get hit again by Struggler, so it's insane, it's so insane. He has hit us again, and he has also ruined his race there, because he knocked his front wing. Luckily we didn't get any damage here, and now we have caught up to the cars in front of us battling for P2, while Iceman is pulling away in the lead, so our teammate in the lead, and now we managed to go past Wrist here side by side, and somehow we kind of make contact and Wrist is out of the race. We have crashed Wrist out here. I don't know what happened, but it has caused a virtual safety car with 12 laps to go. Kasui is now behind us, and somehow we do not get DRS after the VSC is finished, and Kasui has DRS, and we defend very hard, but Kasui goes down the inside here and he overtakes us, and we are still side by side here. It's battle for P4 now. We let him through, and now we both have DRS, and we have a great slipstream down the straight here, and we know we have to get past Kasui again, and he defends hard, but we go down the inside here. We really send it here, but we outbrake ourselves very slightly, and Kasui has to switch back on us, and he overtakes us for P4, and we think about going down the inside here again, but we do not risk it. And for now we still do not have a time penalty, and all the guys in front of us have a time penalty. And now lap 30, it is actually starting to rain, and we are thinking about maybe pitting this lap, but we didn't, and hindsight it was a mistake, because the rain, as you will see, comes very fast now, and it's the same thing again. We will have to wait behind Iceman, who's in front of us. We will have to wait behind him in the pits, and it will cost us time again. And now, as you can see, one corner after the other, the rain gets harder and harder, and now we still have DRS, but yeah, you will see now we are switching to inters. We are already planning the strategy, and in front of us there's a bit of chaos. We also brake very early here, and they're getting very slow, and Jens and Lion collide here, and we slip through. We are up into 3rd position, so great for us, but unfortunate for them. And now Iceman pits, and we also pit for intermediate tires with 3 laps to go, and we are in P3. What a great position so far, and you will see, and we are getting held up a bit, not a lot, but also enough for us to lose another position. We are now in P4 behind Gabba, but we are very close behind him on the pit exit. We now go down the inside here for P3, and it was very important here because Kasui has 6 seconds of time penalty, and we do not have a penalty, and we keep it safe here. Kasui was 3.5 seconds in front of us as Iceman, our teammate, wins the race. 2nd win for him this season, and we come home in P2. So it's a 1-2 for McLaren, the first 1-2 of the season, and an amazing result for us. So yeah, P2 for me, my 2nd podium here in Division 1. Kasui in 3rd, Lion and Jens, who were far up on the podium, only in 5th and 7th, and Vexum retiring from the race. So great result for us. And now you can see the Drivers' Championship. We have overtaken Coutinho for P6, but sadly Lion, Jens and Iceman are too far away from us. So yeah, we will, I think, finish the season in P6 or P7 with 2 races to go, but we will see where it goes. I thank you guys for watching this race, and see you soon again. Bye bye.